Good morning everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Unfog with Dr. Atahar Parveen. And this is the day 7 of the 5 a.m. Challenge series, and we are going to discuss most expected mathematics multiple choice questions, and this class is going to be very useful for CTET, Karnataka TET, Gpstr, Hstr and KREIS also. And in fact it will be very useful for all the teacher recruitment exams because we are making these classes with lot of research. We are choosing most expected and most important variety of questions for your competitive exams, either it be TET or it be CET. So let us start with today's first question. What number should be subtracted from each of 50, 61, 92, 117 so that the numbers so obtained in this order are in proportion? So what are the numbers they have given here? 50, 61, 92, 117. So these are the three numbers and they are telling that which is that number. If you subtract that number from each of these numbers, it will lead to proportion. So the order, when you see, I'll write and show you. If you subtract that number, let that number be x. We don't know that number, right? So if you subtract that number from each number here, so the result will be that if you write these numbers in order, they will result in proportion. So if you take the ratio of these two numbers and ratio of these two numbers, they will be in proportion. See, you should understand the concept of proportionality here. What is proportionality? See, when you talk about numbers, no, you take two ratios. Those two ratios, if they are equal to each other, then you say that they are in proportion. For example, you have 1 by 3 and 4 by 12, right? So here again 4 ones are 4 threes are, right? So 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. It means that these two ratios, 1 by 3 and 4 by 12, they are in proportion. Further, if you want to take another example of proportion, see here 3:4 is equal to 9:12, because again if you cancel 9 by 12 you will get again 3 by 4, right? So this is the concept of proportionality. If you want to go little bit in detail, then we have two types of proportions when we talk about mathematics. It is direct proportion and inverse proportion. So if you plot the graph between the two numbers, say x and y, if you get a straight line like this, then you say that those two numbers or ratios are in direct proportion. So if you get a curve like this, then you say that they are in inverse proportion. Now coming back to our problem, we have this 50 minus x is to 61 minus x, which is in proportion with 92 minus x is to 117 minus x. So I can further write like this, right? 50 minus x divided by 61 minus x. I'm just rewriting it with the different symbols. Is 2 means division, right? Proportion, this symbol means I can put is equal to here, right? So again I will write the ratio here like this. Now you have to further simplify. How do you simplify? See here you have to do the cross multiplication. So 50 minus x into 117 minus x is equal to 92 minus x into 61 minus x. So you have to go on further simplifying. So if you multiply 50 and 117, you will get 5850 minus 50x minus 117x plus minus into minus is plus, right? X square. In the right hand side again I will get 92 into 61. If I multiply, I will get 5612 minus 92x minus 61x plus x square. Here see if anything can cancel. Yes, x square will get cancelled here, right? Then in the left hand side again, if I put all the numbers one side, and if I put x one side, then what will be the scenario? I'll write it like this. Here I have 117x, 150x, right? So here I have minus sign, right? So I will have 167x, and if I bring these two also in the left hand side only, here what will be the answer for me? Here it will be 3, here it will be 15, right? So here this will be the number that I'll put it in the left hand side. It is minus here, right? So I will get plus here, 153x. In the right hand side I have 5612, and I will send 5850 in the right hand side. So I will get a minus sign for 5850 here. Correct, right? So here I will have 14x with a minus sign here, and in the right hand side I will have 238 with a minus sign here. So I will have x is equal to 238 by 14, because minus sign will get cancelled. So this should give me 17. So my x value is 17 here. If you see the options, option 3 will be the correct answer. Okay, very simple, but you have to understand the story behind the question, then only you will be able to form this expression. If you form this expression only, you can get the correct answer. Okay, so for this you have to practice and understand these type of questions. Moving on, question number 2. A sum of 1710 is divided in A, B and C such that 4 times of A, 6 times of B and 9 times of C are equal. What is the difference between A and C? So this is a very important question. We have seen this type of questions many times in TET question papers, in Karnataka TET also and in CTET also. In fact, we expect these type of questions in the upcoming Hstr, Gpstr and KREIS exams also. Okay, so understanding the question first. They are telling that sum of rupees 1710 is divided in A, B, C such that 4 times of A, 6 times of B and 9 times of C, they will be equal to each other. You have to find the difference between A and C. This is the question here. So for this type of questions, what you have to do? First you have to assume some constant K. So 4A is equal to 6B is equal to 9C, some constant K. Okay. So with this, what will be A? It will be K by 4. What will be B? It will be K by 6. What will be C? It will be K by 9. Right. Now if I take the ratio of A is to B is to C, then I will write like this, right? K by 4 is to K by 6 is to K by 9, right? Now how do I calculate this? I have to take the LCM, right? This is a very common procedure. We have done this type of problems in many classes, especially TET classes. We have discussed many times this type of problems. So if I take the LCM, my LCM is going to be 36. So with that, what will be K by 4 value? I have to multiply with 36, right? So this will become 9K. What will be K by 6 value? Again I have to multiply with 36, right? I'll get 6K. What will be K by 9 value? It will become 4K, right? So this 9K, 6K, 4K ratio I have got now. A is to B is to C. I will just substitute the values there. 9 is to 6 is to 4 times that K, which is a constant, which we don't want now, right? Right now we are worried about the difference between A and C. So once I got this ratio, I have to find out A's amount and C's amount. Then I will subtract the amount between A and C, right? So what will be A's amount? To find out A's amount, I have to take total amount 1710 into A's portion, which is 9, divided by entire thing. What is the entire thing? 9 plus 6 plus 4, like this. So 1710 into 9 divided by 19. So what will be our A's amount now? A's amount is going to be 810 rupees. This simplification you have to do and match it whether you are also getting same or no. Okay. Then for same procedure, I have to do for C's amount also, right? 1710. But what is C's portion? C's portion is 4. So in the numerator, I will have 4 divided by 19 only will be there, right? So this one will now be equal to rupees 360. Okay. So my A's amount is 810 rupees minus C's amount is 360 rupees. So this is going to be equal to 450 rupees. So option 3 will be the correct answer here. So this is a very common procedure which we always do when we get this type of problem wherein we are getting a sum of amount and it is divided into 3 different people, and what is the way the amount is divided if it is given in the question, then we can utilize this ratio procedure and we can find out the answer. Okay, clear, right? Moving on to next question number 3. The number of fruits in a basket A and B are in the ratio 7:9. The ratio of the number of baskets is 7:9. If 6 fruits are taken out from A, see, this is in basket A and this is in basket B. That is the ratio they are telling. Okay. If 6 fruits are taken out from A and put in B, then this ratio becomes 1:3. So let us first consider that some x is there here. So that every time we write like this for ratio, right? 7x, 9x. Now this is in A and this is in B. Now as per the question, 6 fruits are taken out from A. Means from 7x, 6 fruits are taken out. And it is put into basket B, right? So 9x, here 6 are added. If this is done, then the ratio becomes 1:3. Now you have to find out the total number of fruits in A and B. So basically you should find out 7x and 9x by the end of this problem. That is our actual question. Okay. So you have to find out the story behind the question and make the equation. Then only you can get the correct answer, right? Now I will write it in the form of division like this. This one will be equal to 1/3. So now I do cross multiplication. From here things become very simple, but then you can come here only if you do the correct ratio if you have written and the correct proportion if you have written, right? So 21x minus 18 is equal to 9x plus 6. Do simple mathematics again here. You will get the correct answer if your equation is correct. Okay. So here you will get 12x. This is equal to 24. So x will be equal to 2. We got x, but this is not the final answer. Our final answer is we should find out 7x. We should find out 9x. If we find out 7x and 9x, it is like we have found the fruits in basket A and B. So I will tell you, 7 into 2 is 14. 9 into 2 is 18. So this 14 fruits are there in basket A, 18 fruits are there in basket B. But our question is, what is the total number of fruits in A and B? So you have to add this, right? So 14 plus 18 will give us 32. So number of fruits together in basket A and B are 32. Option 3 will be the correct answer here. Okay, clear, right? Next, question number 4. Triangle ABC and triangle ADB are on the common base AB. So you have to imagine the diagram. They are telling that base is common for both the triangles. So how should that diagram be? You have to understand that both the triangles are standing on this base only. Further, they are telling that DA is perpendicular to AB, CB is perpendicular to AB. Means two sides are there of two triangles. I mean one side of each triangle is perpendicular to AB. So this way, this should be DA and this should be CB. Like this, right? So now you have to make triangles. Here they are also telling AC is equal to DB. So this way, AC is equal to DB they are telling. So that means this and this are equal, and this is both perpendicular. So 90 degree is there. Now with all this story, you should tell which of the following is true. See options. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BDA. Then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADB. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BAD. Now seeing the options, you may feel that all options are similar because they are talking about one triangle only in the right hand side, right? In the left hand side, so it is triangle ABC. Every time in the four options, they are telling that it is congruent to BDA, ABD, ADB, BAD. But it is, they are talking about one triangle only. You get my point, right? Here you should understand one thing, that when we talk about congruency, no, the first vertex of the triangle corresponds to the first vertex of the another triangle. Like for example, if I talk about vertex A, it is corresponding to vertex B. Vertex D means it is corresponding to vertex C, and so on, like that it is. Okay, so second vertex corresponding to second of the next triangle, third vertex corresponding to the third of the next triangle. So here you should understand that in these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle ADB, AB is equal to AB because they are telling that it is a common base is there for both the triangles. Then AC is equal to BD, that they have given in the question only. And 90 degree angle A will be equal to angle B. So 90 degree they have given, it is perpendicular, right? So that's why the triangle ABC will be congruent to same triangle, similar triangle BAD, and you have to write the name of the triangle in order. See, ABC is congruent to what is corresponding to A? It is B. In the diagram for the next triangle, what is corresponding to B? It is A. What is corresponding to C? It is D. So this is the correct answer. BAD. Option 4 will be the correct answer here. Now you may say, madam, why other options are wrong? They are talking about the same triangle only. See, in option 1, I will write and show you. In option 1, in triangle ABC, they are telling is congruent to triangle BDA. C is not corresponding to A, right? So that's why that is not the correct option. Like that only in second one, triangle ABC. Take triangle ABD as per the option. Again, A is not corresponding to A, right? A is corresponding to B of the next triangle. B is corresponding to A of the next triangle. So that's why option 2 is also wrong. Right. So this way you have to understand that when we talk about congruency, that particular vertex corresponds to that particular vertex of the another triangle. I hope you understood what I am telling. If you do not understand, no, let me know in the comment section. I'll give you more problems in your batch telegram group. I will give you so that you understand what I am actually telling. Okay. And if you are a paid class aspirant and if you have watched the triangles chapter classes, then this thing will be very easy for you. Okay, next question number 5. The sides of 4 triangles are given below. Which of them forms a right triangle? So basically here they are talking about Pythagorean triplets. We have told about this many times in many classes. So you should be knowing the Pythagorean triplets. If you know it, then you will save a lot of time in this type of question. Anyway, let us assume that you don't know the Pythagorean triplets numbers combination. So I will show you how to find out the one now. Okay, so see the first option. See this type of question, you will have to calculate for all the 4 options if you don't know the Pythagorean triplet, right? So start with option 1. Take the bigger number here. What does the Pythagoras theorem say? If there is a right angled triangle, hypotenuse whole square is equal to the base square plus the adjacent square. So that is your Pythagoras theorem, right? So that only you have to apply here. In option 1, take the bigger number 24 whole square. That should come out to be equal to the square plus, sum of the squares of the other 2 sides of the triangle. So I have also told you many times that you should be knowing the squares of the numbers at least till 50. Okay, start till 25 you have to learn. Later if you do it till 50 also, you will save a lot of time in your exam. Okay, so here you will have 400, here you will have 484. Obviously this is not going to be equal because this will become a bigger number here, right? Again option 2, you see bigger number is 37 whole square, so that one should be equal to 15 square plus 32 square. Obviously this is not going to be same because you have 15 here with 32. Here there is only 37, right? Then go for option 3. Number bigger one is 61 whole square, so this is equal to 60 square plus 11 square. So for this chances are there. So if you calculate, you will get 3721. So here you will get 3600 plus here you should get 121. Yes, 3721 is equal to 3721. So option 3 will form a right angled triangle. Option 4 is your assignment. Check whether this is forming a right angled triangle or no. Okay, so basically you should know about Pythagorean triplets, you should know about Pythagoras theorem, because in many problems, either it be a question of triangles, or it can be a question of algebraic expressions, or it can be a question of quadratic equations. Many number of story problems will be there where you will have to use one step as Pythagoras theorem you will have to apply. Then you have to proceed to find the final answer. Okay friends, so these were the variety of questions which we brought today for you. We really hope that you like this class, and we are glad that you all are waking up at 5 o'clock and watching our classes. We will continue these classes till we see this activeness in you all, and if we keep getting positive feedback in comment section, and if we get many likes for the classes, then for sure we will continue this class at least till the notification, because once notification is done, we will have to focus on the paid classes. Okay friends, so this was today's problems. Now let me give you this is your assignment list of the questions. 5 questions are there. Try to solve these questions, give the answers in the comment section, or you can also give answer in your batches telegram groups. In fact, we would like if you write down all the problems how you have solved, then you take the picture and then share in your groups as you always do, so that other aspirants also will get help from your answers. Okay friends, and before signing off, I will give you the answers of the previous class. So these are the answers of the previous class. So you have to match with your answers and then let us know how much did you score. Okay friends, thank you, all the best, bye.